Have you dealt with people who are so negative, so toxic, very toxic, that they drain all the energy left out of you? Have you dealt with such people? They drive you crazy. Crazy.
The moment I hear, well, I don't think that'll work. Okay, cool. Thank you. And I'm gone.
And you would ask, who is a toxic person? Who is a negative person? This is somebody who demeans your value, destroys your image, disbelieves in your abilities. This is a person who drives you crazy. They drive you crazy, very crazy, like they drive you crazy. I'm going to give you tips on how you can deal with a toxic person. The first tip is separate yourself from a toxic person. And you'd want to ask yourself, how do you separate? The most important question you need to ask yourself before separating is, what does this relationship cost me? Does it cost me my peace? Does it cost me my individuality in such a way that you have to change in order for the other person to feel good? When you ask yourself this question, you'll get to know whether the price is worth it or not, and you make the right decision from it. And one thing I will tell you, toxic people are very manipulative, and the best thing is to separate yourself from them. Sometimes they may be your relatives, and you can't leave them. There's no way you're going to separate yourself from them. So how do you do it? Keep your communication short. Talk to them when necessary. If you have to tell them something, just say it as it is and leave. Don't talk to them too much. Keep the communication short and leave. Second tip, no is a complete sentence, and you must learn how to use it. And don't explain your no to anybody. Learn to say no to people who manipulate you. Say no to people who use you. Say no to people who don't uplift you. Say no to anything that don't bring peace to your life. Say no. The third tip is set your boundaries. Toxic people hate boundaries. They want to trash you whenever and wherever. And what can help you is set your boundaries, set your limits, and let them know it. When you do that, you'll rise above them. Tip number 4, don't trust their words. Watch what they do. Toxic people have a tendency of guilt-tripping people. They'll make a mistake and hold you accountable for it. Or they always want to guilt trip you for the things that they have done so that they seem like they're good people and you are the bad person. And they have a way with words. There's a way they use their words to make you feel so guilty. So you know what? Don't listen to their words. See their actions. Sometimes they may pretend to be sorry so that they can win you back or they can manipulate you more. But don't fall for it. Don't fall for their words. Watch their actions. Tip number 5, recognize insults. Toxic people know how to insult you, and they'll package it as a compliment. You really have to be very careful to recognize when they are insulting you, because they are very, very wise when they do it. This is how toxic people package their insults. If you are nicely dressed, they'll be like, I would never have the courage or the confidence to wear that. How did you even get to that level? Those people are not your class. You know what toxic people try to do is they instill seeds of doubt in you so that you start doubting in yourself. But you know what? You need to put a stop to that. Don't listen to them. Ignore them. If they insult you, you can laugh at it. They hate that. Or you can choose to ignore. Just assume them. And I know they hate that so much. So recognize those insults and assume them. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and like. If you are always here, you're part of my community. Thank you so much. Let us stay connected for more of these videos that will help you to grow personally and also help you in your journey to success so that you can have a CEO mindset. Thank you for watching. Next Monday, I'll be talking about emotional blackmail. Be sure to watch it out.